Tonight I'm just going to show you a couple of little things. It all starts with research. Whenever we're thinking about marketing, whenever we're thinking about things, we want to go and we want to have a look at the data. So this slide here was taken from the New Zealand census in 2018. And as you can see that in 2001 through to 2018, Christianity has been on a mass decline. It talks about 2013 here, and Christianity's at 43%, but in the next slide, you actually note that it drops to 33% in just 5 years. Now, I don't know if that sort of makes you stop and think about things, but if you actually go back to the first slide, you'll see a sharp drop-off. So things are speeding up here, meaning that it's a very, very critical point. What you see here is a very expensive program I run through my marketing company that tells me what people are searching in Google, okay? And it gives me the volume. So the second column there is the search volume. So what you can see here is that 8,100 people search for things to do in Christchurch on a monthly basis, yeah? It's 8,000 people typing in. Now, of those 8,100 people, I'm pretty sure that kids are going to be a good portion of that. This is trending across the globe at the moment. So you've got, especially in the US, skate schools. So where you've got kids that perhaps are in the wrong environment, got bad parents or whatever it might be, they're being pulled into these sort of skateboard communities because it's an attraction. It's an event that the kids would absolutely love to do. So they're doing that. They're going in, they break bread, they have a little bit of pizza, and they listen to a lesson. Seems a little bit odd for a church, but you know what? It's happening. This is another trend that's going on around the globe as well. Tattoos. Some generational differences here. Some big generational differences. So this is cool. And the contrast is this. So Emily laughed. But the reality is, if you take a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old boy, what's he going to be attracted to? You combine that fun, you take the storytelling and the power of breaking bread, and it's a pretty interesting mixture. A very interesting mixture. And this is what it looks like. So what you see on the left there, kids will come onto the website and they'll select an activity. Whatever that activity is, it might be surf or skate, it might be thrifting, where girls swap clothes and do all those sorts of things. It might be a gaming night, whatever they want to do, because there's all different categories of people and their interests need to match, right? And they come online, because there's so many searches, so they're going to find us, right? Because we're going to write the content for those searches, and they can choose an activity, choose a location, and book in using an automated booking service. And it allows only so many attendees. So once, there's 24 spots available, once they're gone, they're gone. So the idea is once they've booked in for that activity, the kids will go to, everybody will meet at the church. Let's say it's the skate event, right? We know we've got a lot of skate parks in Christchurch, so it's really easy to just use skating as an example. Everybody meets at church at the particular time. And there's a couple of rules around how we're going to facilitate this. There needs to be one mentor per 7 children, because in business, you can't manage more than 7 people, right? So you definitely can't manage more than 7 kids. So one mentor per 7 attendees. And one of those mentors should be a specialist, okay? A specialist in whatever the activity is. So someone that actually knows how to skate, that can teach the kids, yeah? Because if it's a bunch of old, dare I say it, fuddy-duddies that have no idea about it, it's not going to fly, yeah? So these mentors should be sub 40, so the kids can relate to them. Probably a really, really good way to start. Then what you do is you load up the church vans with the kids, you take them to the skate park, and you skate for an hour or so. Once that's done, you pause, you break bread. So what you've got is you've ordered in some pizzas, everybody sits around, and you and you share stories. And those stories are delivered in everyday English language today. They've got good values. They might be taken from a particular part of the Bible, but regurgitated into modern day English that's believable. Yeah? From people that they think are cool. Then a little bit more skating, and you deliver them home safely. And it all starts at church. So this might be what the website looks like. Just imagine that waves of video rolling in. But of course, the entire website, which will later turn into an app, okay, but we're starting as a website because that'll give us our foundations. But the reality, it needs to be an app 2 years down the track. The entire purpose of it when you land on it is fun things to do. Nothing else. Yep. So they come in and they can select, you can see you can either choose all upcoming, today's events, tomorrow's events, this week, or this weekend, and you can search on that kind of filter. You can see here that there's some categories. So it might be that they're adrenaline junkies. It might be that they're chilled out. It might be that they want to go to a cooking class and we've called it Mad Feeds. Yeah? So there's categories there that they can choose between as well to find the right event. And then after that, because remember the whole purpose of this is for them. It's for them, it's not for us. Then we tell a little bit about our story. And it says, join the movement. Join us and we'll have you walking on water in no time. We're a group of good people who naturally become lifelong mates and support each other through the thick and thin. Learn Christian values translated into modern day world by people that have done it hard. They've toughed it out, come out on top and open to sharing experiences to help others going through similar situations. Our mission is to build a community of friendships and values so strong that you'll always have people you can count on. Plus, we'll put on some sick-ass events that you'll remember for a lifetime. And that's our little dent on the world. And what Dave wants to get all set up prior to him departing. And I think it's pretty cool.